Hello, everyone. Welcome back. So it's been a minute, eh? So everything's going good. I wanted to start a little series, I guess, or ongoing kind of thing about my Coleman lanterns. And I got to start this out by telling you a little story. So, back in the day, I'm going to say sometime in the early 70s, my dad had a Coleman lantern. I don't know which model he had. I don't even know where it ever ended up being, but I do know that it was green. And it was a dual mantle lantern. And he had a boat. It was about, well, he had a few of them. He would like, every couple years he did, he'd fix it up and then he'd sell it and he'd buy a bigger one. So he ended up, the biggest one he had was a 32-foot, what was it? I think it was a Richardson, if that is even the name of the boat. Yeah, it was a Richardson. It had all teak, it was all wood, it was a beautiful boat. And he would take us out on that boat, and he built a thing off the stern where he would put a hibachi, and he'd have the Coleman lantern and hibachi, and he would make burgers, and he'd make hot dogs, and they were just such awesome memories. My dad was just an awesome guy. Um, so about, I'm gonna say, 6 months ago, I don't know why, but it just, like, those memories kind of popped into my head, which, number one, I'm grateful for that. I have those memories, and I'm grateful that they pop up every once in a while, because it's just, to me, that's just awesome. So I said, you know what? I want to get a Green Lantern. Just to have it, and when I use it, it again, it reinforces those memories, and it'll make me think of my dad. So I went on the hunt. Um, Looking around, I didn't find anything, and then online to buy a brand new one, I couldn't find a green one. Again, I wasn't going crazy. I just kind of was looking around, and in my marketplace, somebody had a newer one, the dual fuel. Now it wasn't green, but I'm like, wow, that's pretty cool because it uses, gasoline or white gas, which later on I found out they all do. But she wanted $50 for it. And I really wasn't looking to pay $50. I was trying to do all of this on the cheap, basically. If I was going to get into it, because I know the way I am, that I'll just keep buying and buying and buying. So I ended up messaging her and saying, I think I offered her $30 for it. When I message people, I'm not trying to lowball them. I just say, look, I understand if you don't want to take it, but this is what I'm offering. And she said she didn't want to take that. She said she would take $40. And again, I try not to be impulsive when I buy things because that always gets me in trouble. So I just waited, and quite a while went by, and it was still on that marketplace. So I reached out to her again. I had some money in my PayPal account, and I said, "Hey, I don't know if you have PayPal, but if you do, would you consider $35 for it?" And she said yes and yes. So she sold it to me for $35. Now this was all the way back in August. Okay, so yeah, it's been a minute before I made these videos, but again, like I said, I'm trying to catch up. So let me get this out of the case, and I'll show you what it looks like. All right, there she is in all her glory. I mean, it's like brand new. There's really no scratches or dents or anything in it. Let me come in a little closer here. Let me see what the date is on this puppy. The bottom of the case too. I don't know. I don't know if you could see it. I think it says 2000. So this should say 2000 if I'm thinking correctly. Yeah. 02 2000 00. So beautiful condition. I didn't do anything to it. All I did was put some fuel in it and it lit right up. So I'm not going to go into like a ton of details on how to light these and all of that, but I'll go over some details. Like this is going to be the first video, because don't forget I needed a green one. I know you're probably all saying, well, he's got a green fount over there, but so that's another thing. Why the heck they call it a fount? Why isn't it a gas tank? I haven't looked that up yet. I'm absorbing all the information I can on Coleman lanterns as far as the history and the different models that they have and stuff, and so I'm getting a lot of information on them. I made a lot of things I want to show you, but again, I'm going to try to keep the videos kind of short, because I can get pretty long-winded when I start talking about subjects I'm interested in. So there's number one, the Coleman Powerhouse Dual Fuel, made in 2000 with the case that matches the lantern. And I'll get another one coming out soon, and we'll continue this Coleman journey together. So I want to send you all much, much love and appreciation. I hope you all are doing well. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I thank you so much for coming along. And we'll see you on the next one.